In your home or building, if you have multiple separate systems, automation, security, energy, multimedia, all speaking different protocols, they can now be unified and controlled on a single automation server, fully integrated with one another. One device manages them all, and if needed, it works locally, in your home or building, even without internet. In a hotel, automation runs the lights, the climate, the scenes. But whether a room is taken or empty is something the front desk knows and the automation doesn't. When that never reaches the automation, rooms nobody has been given are still heated and cooled, and energy simply drains away. Opera PMS Local connects the hotel's Oracle Opera or Fidelio system, Opera for short, to the automation server. You map each room to a KNX address, so every check-in and check-out at the desk acts straight on that room's automation. When a room is checked in at the desk, it turns occupied. When it's checked out, it goes back to empty. Your scenes take it from there. As a room fills, it welcomes the guest at the light and temperature they want. As it empties, it slips into energy saving on its own. You stop heating and cooling rooms nobody is in, the hotel's biggest running cost, managed on the best information there is. Setup is really one job, mapping the hotel's rooms by their Opera numbers to KNX addresses, and the application creates the addresses itself when they're needed. Once it's connected, if a check-in comes in for a room that isn't on your list, the application doesn't just let it pass. It suggests the unmapped room to you, and at that same moment drops a note into Sona Alert Plus, so no room slips through. The state of the Opera link, connected, dropped, or closed by hand, shows on the building's graphic screen and in the building management system. You can watch the health of the connection without even opening the app. If it drops, that goes to Sona Alert Plus, so the technician on the night shift doesn't take a planned pause for a real fault. The Opera link and all the mapping run on the server itself, on site. No data goes out to the cloud. All your room mappings and settings back up into a single file, and you can move the same setup to another server in minutes. Opera PMS Local installs from the automation server store and works in many languages. It brings the hotel's management system together with the building's automation, managing energy by how full the house is and meeting each guest with a room that's ready.